Hey, getting halfway through the month there. It's July. Once again, we got a couple of days left of me taking over Vincent's seat with my good friend Simon Lee Chao Fu from ADVB Consulting, right?
Yes.
Advocacy Consulting.
Yes.
Okay. So Simon's coming in. He's a political pro, and so we're thrilled to have him on the show this week. And today we're going to be talking about, today's the last day for the consultation on HKTV. People, if you haven't got your opinions in, get them in now. Should Ricky Wong get his station? But they've already said no. Why are they still having a consultation?
The pressure is mounting on the government.
Is it back? Like, it's been quiet with all the universal suffrage, but is the HKTV going to come back in the limelight?
If you go to Facebook and the HKTV fans page, it's been one of the most vocal page behind their whole democratic, anti-CY, and anything you can name it.
Right.
Well, I think even within the government, someone thinks, well, it should be given a chance.
Yeah.
Well, everyone in the media business can tell you, if you let Ricky Wong to run his stations, probably he will bleed his way to death. That's the reality of the thing. Nowadays, we are doing this online show, everyone is having a lot of choices, and why should we watch Ricky Wong, even if it's good? I don't know if it's better than like HBO or something like world class.
Well, and then, which is what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to like kind of elevate the whole of television in this part of the world, and presumably, if he's going to put the money in producing that, he's not just going to sell it here,
right?
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
if you can do like Mandarin, probably it would be better. But
was he gonna do Mandarin, or was he just
don't
gonna
know. Given Ricky Wong made it already, corner himself into the position that he cannot be really politically accepted. I don't know.
Which was a shame, really, because he wasn't. He was an entrepreneur. He wasn't a political player until the political system shut him down.
And getting politics into business is the worst recipe for entrepreneurs, I would say. Yes. And I think the TV licensing issue is kind of how should I put it?
Yeah.
If you go through all these high definition channels, and then you see ATV occupying a whole block, and then TVB occupying a whole block, and they are not really utilizing them.
Right. And they're not putting high-def shows out there.
They're not putting enough high-def shows at all. And if the government, if the Office of Communications really are serious about enforcing the licensing requirements, they should take these channels back and reallocate it. And the best way to do it is to auction it.
Right.
Whoever can run it, then let it be.
Well, auction it, and in this case, there's no reason that the government had to pick this arbitrary limit of 4. And everybody seems to recognize by now there's no technological limitation to going to 5 channels or 6 channels or 7 channels. Why did they really shut Ricky Wong down? Was he just too independent? Was he just too much a creature of his own?
Or I will have an alternative theory, that is the existing players, somewhere or the other, they just don't want to take any chance of introducing a new competitor. You can see from in the previous consultation, in the previous decision by the EXCO, it was really about the market competition rather than politics. And Ricky Wong used to be a member of the Liberal Party. Come on, he is not really someone radical. He might look like a Democrat, but he's not really.
Yeah, like he was a guy that played by the rules.
Indeed.
Until they used the rules to smack him down. It seems to me that people went out of their way to make an enemy where they didn't have to.
And it is really an unfortunate event that Ricky Wong became one of the martyr of the democratic movements in Hong Kong. He was martyrized by the end of the HKTV licensing in the last round. Yeah. Do
you think he's been tied to the democratic movement because of that?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the followers, it is not the leaders who define themselves. It is the followers who define the leaders.
Yeah.
And the problem is Ricky Wong wants only a license, but now his followers are trying to push him to become one of the icon for the anti-government movement, which is unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, I because Vincent's not here, I'm like way over plugging my paper. But I wrote a piece in the op-ed, shameless plug, and I said, government, you just got to keep out of business. I mean, right now, that's a whole different thing, and people should definitely go, I think, read this. But this whole thing about government, business people just want to get on with it, and they do their best work when they're left alone. And it's unfortunate when business and regulation has to come and ruin the whole thing. So, I need a word of the day, Simon. What do we got for you?
I will say martyrize, but
martyrization. We might coin a new term, but we don't martyr.
Well, yeah, yes.
But the process of turning somebody into a martyr, perhaps against their will. Martyrization. Let's see if we can popularize that.
Try to.
All right. Cheers. Thanks, Simon.
Bye.